Okay, so it's 8:30. School starts in 15 minutes. I'm gonna go meet Isabella to get some Starbucks. Since quarantine ended, school starts 45 minutes later, ends 45 minutes later. Today I'm gonna show you what it's like to go to school during social distancing.
It wouldn't make any grammatical sense. I just have this.
Okay, basically now I'm in study hall, so I have a free block. But I just kind of want to show you around the school and show you like the social distancing that we're doing. Okay, first we have these lines, like on the stairs, right? You gotta stay on the right side. You go out of the right side, they take you to a special room downstairs and they shoot you. We have to wear masks all day. Basically, only 2 people are allowed to sit next to each other at once, not across from each other, because then you'll be spitting in each other's mouths. You gotta keep to the right. Right here is where all the younger kids meet. You can see they all have the dots, so they don't. Look at that. We basically have to maintain safety protocol at all times. Doors are always open. AC, maximum 26 degrees Celsius. Fans are on. It's really weird. Okay, basically, Alex is in 10th grade, I'm in 11th grade, and we actually have to separate during lunch. So when I have advisory or homeroom, Alex eats lunch, and then when he has advisory, I go to eat lunch. So we actually can't sit with each other.
Ouch.
Kinda sucks. I can't hug or kiss any of my homies.
I think that at first I was really nervous. I don't necessarily like kids being in rows, separated individually. I tend to prefer them to at least be in pairs, if not groups.
Okay, so it's lunchtime now. Kind of empty here in the library.
But other than that, it's alright.
It's felt, other than, you know, wiping down our desks and washing our hands and wearing masks, it's felt, you know, surprisingly normal.
So now this is kind of the new norm, just kind of wiping down desks, keeping distance.
I think overall it's working out okay. Obviously we've got some issues just remembering to walk in single file down the halls, all those things. In the classroom, I don't love having to sit in rows, but we're learning, we're moving on, we're doing things. So overall it's okay.
Great, that's it. Working in rows, which is weird, but this is normal now.
I mean, it's made my life relatively boring. You know, there's no real interactivity, no table groups anymore, none of that stuff. So I feel like it's slowed down the pace in which we're supposed to learn. But because it's the end of the year, we have to learn a lot of things faster. Because of quarantine, we got to catch up really fast.
More normal than I thought it would be.
Right.
Plus, just like the timing of returning, there was a lot of us who were not planning on coming, or like did not expect that the school would reopen before the end of the year. And then when it did reopen, that led to some complications about what we should do. The time that was left was very brief. We couldn't do like real intense units and also get the assessment done at the same time. Many of us were in the middle of a project, so.
Okay, so I want to get a little bit more into detail about what it's like to social distance at school. So let's go home first. Ah. Much better. This thing was giving me such a hard time today. What is wrong with you? Why can't you be normal? Capture every single sound and be so loud and all the white noise. God, you're so... Look at me when I'm talking! I'm really lucky to be living in a place where this can be taken care of. This whole pandemic can be taken care of relatively easily, as in we're going back to normal faster than a lot of places. I know people in the US or Canada are having a harder time. Actually, let's see how somebody in Canada is doing right now. Hey, we're both doing the same thing. So how's quarantine going?
Amazing.
Have you seen any of your friends?
I have one.
And would you rather be in school, normal life, or in... You're bugging out, buddy.
Probably normal school.
Oh, I'm red.
Probably
Hello.
school because I do miss like some lectures. Overall, normal life. However, quarantine is different. For example, I do get to spend time playing video games with you, Julian.
Yay!
I spend time with my family. The nice weather's coming outside, so I'm not too worried about it.
Seems you have an optimistic view.
Yes. You want to see outside? It's so pretty outside today.
It's a bunch of pixels for me. I'll take your word for it.
All right.
Well,
Oh, is that it?
this is J-Man signing off Channel 5 News. Make sure you butter your pickle and say goodnight to Barbara. Yep. All right. Thank you, Ethan.
Bye, Julian.
Bye. Mizu. I'm so sick of him. I hate him so much. Basically, I just want to summarize. I feel like I didn't really capture everything in the video, but I want to tell it to you straight, pal. Basically, it's a lot to adjust to. We're managing. Luckily, my school is doing an amazing job at keeping everybody safe. I live in Vietnam, and the whole country is amazing, and infection counts are going down, and people are staying safe, and people are staying smart. Wearing masks all day is especially difficult because going upstairs is... It's just something relatively small that I have to deal with. You know, I'm staying up in bed, editing this video, and I realized that when I was sitting in the room with Alex, I broke every single rule of social distancing. And I know Alex doesn't have the virus. I don't have the virus. I've hung out with him externally, outside of school. But I think it shows it's kind of easy to forget that we're in a pandemic. But yeah, I broke every single rule. I don't think I'm in danger right now, but I guess just sometimes it passes my mind, and I forget that we still have to keep a distance. All right. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully, wherever you're watching from, things will get back to normal for you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, bye.